Hey, I'm Mark Wilson. We'll go over to somebody's house for maybe Thanksgiving, or walk in, the door opens up, and you just smell a nice aroma of turkey just coming all throughout the entire place. Get your mouth watering, thinking you're going to have a delicious meal, only to find out that that turkey is about as dry as a damn 2x4. Well, I promise you this: you follow these steps, it's almost foolproof. It's not going to happen this go around. You'll end up with a nice, delicious, unique flavor tasting bird that's juicy throughout the entire thing. First, we're going to start off by brining it, and then we're going to put it in the smoker for about 250 degrees for about an hour and a half. After that, we're going to start glazing it with honey and kick that temperature up to 350 and continue to smoke it and get that skin nice and crisp. And then that's kind of how we're going to do it today. Normally when I smoke poultry, apple's great for that. Pecan is fantastic as well, but since we're going to be applying honey to it, we're not going to be putting pecan in there because that gives us a nice sweet flavor. We're going to go strictly with oak, and let's get to it.
Taking the turkey out of our brine mixture, allowed it to come to room temperature. Now it's time to get it all nice and seasoned up. And then for that, what I have, got a bowl to put our mixture in, and a pan to put the bird in because we don't want it going all over the place. So let's get to that, make that transition. We've got our vegetable oil. You could use olive oil if you want to. Our celery salt, our black pepper, coarse, our basil leaves, they're chopped up, and then our marjoram. So this is going to give it like a really unique flavor. Just a mixture of this combination of spices. I've got it brined, so it's already going to be somewhat salty, so no need to add any more of that. Just going to combine all these two. Third one, four. Last ingredient, going to mix them all up to a bit of a paste, and then going to rub it all over the turkey. One thing to note is what we're going to do is we're going to separate the skin from the top of the breast and make sure we really get this to penetrate inside of there. Right, so that's all mixed up. That's basically time to peel the skin back. Just kind of lift it up a little bit, get it separated. You can use a spatula, whatever you want to. Put your hand in there, kind of move it back some. You want to get that kind of separated there so we can get some seasonings in there as well. Chances are you're not going to be able to get all the way back in there without using some kind of spatula or some kind. But we're going to get in there fairly well. And this just comes to a matter of getting this all in there and moving it around. You want to get it nice and coated at every aspect of this bird. And this is usually enough to cover anywhere from a bird of this size to even a large bird. Make sure we get the backside. And then from here, we'll put it on the smoker. We're going to put some water. We're going to put some chicken stock in the bottom of this, put it up underneath it. It's going to catch drippings. Also, it's going to provide some more humidity, allow the cook to go a little faster. And we're just going to run it at 250 for the first hour and a half. Then after that, we're going to bump up the temperature to about 350, get it a little bit crispier. And I can tell you, and then start putting the honey on there. And the honey is going to make a huge difference. Huge difference. The flavor will be amazing. Got our turkey loaded in. Got our pan down below. Our water and our chicken stock. And now it's just basically close the door for about an hour and a half and let it smoke, and then we'll come back out and crank up the temperature and start brushing it with honey. Well, we've hit our time mark. Now it's just a matter of putting some honey on this thing and then cranking the temperature up to about 350. You want to really coat it all over as much as possible. You're going to do this every 30 minutes until the temperature hits that 165, 170 mark. And this is going to be divine. It's going to make it taste so sweet. Hey, here we have it. This thing smells amazing. The aroma's filled up the whole house. It's pretty sizable. One thing to keep in mind whenever you pull this, if you're going to have some juices inside the cavity, if you can put those into a pan, if you want to, save those off to the side, what you have left, and then mix in enough flour, maybe a little bit of milk and some butter to create like a bit of a gravy. Let it go if you want to have gravy. Otherwise, I can tell you, I've done these countless times. Just like this is divine, and you can eat it in and of itself. So let me know what you think. Feel free to hit me up at CookinwithWilson. That's without the G, because I'm country like that. At Gmail, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, of course YouTube. And let me know what you think about it. Everything that you need to make this is in the description of the video below. And let me know what you think. This thing's divine. I can't wait to get into it. Also below are links to my cookbooks. Each cookbook that I have, all the proceeds that I receive go to a charity. This one will be in volume 3 of the cookbook. And all the proceeds for that are going to go to the smiletrain.org. They specialize in cleft repairs and help bring more smiles to kids who otherwise would not ever have an opportunity to do so. So I think it's a fantastic thing to support. And there's also a link below in the description to support them directly and donate whatever you can. It'd be appreciated. And hey, let's work to get more smiles on people's faces in this world. We all know we need that. Until next time, you hang in there and realize this, life has never been fair. And you've strung together so many days thus far. Just keep knocking them out and hang in there. Take care.